So this is kind of what I do out here. I will usually work a little bit of DX on 10 meters during the day on this radio. I'll try and review the radio stuff, work on projects in between, get everything logged on QRZ, look up information, run a live stream in the background, play around with the computer. The problem is, like with this stuff here, right? They sent me these radios to review, and they didn't ask anything of me. They didn't say, let us know, when you review it. But it would be nice to continue to get stuff sent for review. That way I don't have to buy stuff to review, because not everything is worth reviewing, and not everything is worth buying. But the problem is that even if I make a really good video and it's well produced and it looks nice, I just don't get the views on my channel per video to be like, hey, look what I did, And I don't really think that the manufacturers are looking for the format that I put out, because it's not going to make them any money. I'm not reaching out to anybody. So if somebody like Josh in California made a video on this radio, he would have thousands of views. If Ham Radio 2.0 made a video on this, he'd have thousands of views. If Steve temporarily offline made a video of this, he'd have thousands of views. The other guy, Ham Radio Tube or whatever, same thing. I don't get the views. So when I'm trying to decide what to do, I've made a couple of videos, but I enjoy making the videos, and I enjoy more what I really do is I'm just sharing with you guys like what I do, and it's not for everybody. And a lot of people are like, complain, you're shaking the camera, you're doing this, you're doing that. Hey, I'm filming with the Samsung Galaxy S23. I don't have professional equipment, and no matter what I do with the web cameras that I have, it's not working. I do have a Logitech HD camera that seems to be a little bit better, and I do have some, I would say, semi-professional audio equipment. I've got mixers and USB audio interfaces and all that, but for video, I really don't have anything. So the thing is, like, they're probably never going to send me radios again. That's what I'm saying. So these would have been pretty expensive to buy, and you can't buy them right now. I haven't really been able to find where, and I've asked the lady a couple of times, where can we get these, and she hasn't responded to all my questions. So I don't know. I guess here's the thing. What's the point in reviewing radios that we can't buy, other than like being the first to review something? Some of these things don't ever go to the market, really. They don't ever become like available on Amazon, or eBay easily. But anyway, I'm just like, whoa, what's the point if nobody else can have one and I'm the only one that has it? Or you know, whoever they've sent it to, because I did get a message from somebody else with a channel that said that they received them, and apparently that person was provided with a tracking number, which would have been really nice for me, because then I could have prepaid the tariff, and he said that paying it online was $23 instead of $35. So anyway, where was I at? I forgot. My kids were on the way to go to school, so I had to stop filming to send them off. Anyway, so basically, the way that I do things here, I don't really think the companies are going to really... Well, they're not going to benefit, I don't think. I mean, how many people watch my videos? I mean, like, really... The way that I'm staying afloat is that I put out a ton of videos every day. Okay? I put out a ton of videos every day. I've been fighting with YouTube for the last year. Whatever the reason is, when I would have put out a video on this radio 2 years ago, I would have got a couple thousand views on the video. Instead, now I get under 100. And the algorithm and YouTube has changed, as far as I can tell. Before I was like, what did I do? Did I get flagged? Am I in trouble? I don't think so. I just think that the algorithm has changed, and I don't think that there's that many more people doing YouTube. In fact, I think there's probably less. Now, an issue that could be happening is people might be all migrating over to TikTok, which I'm not going to get involved with, for multiple different reasons, and I'm just going to stick to this. I've got several different YouTube channels already. Some of them I probably should just go ahead and delete, but I used to separate out the content on different channels. But so basically, I can review anything I want on my channel, and it's not going to get a whole lot of views no matter what I do. I could probably submit a couple of these videos to QRZ and see if they'll put them on their page. I would probably have to do a new special video. It would have to be very short and to the point. The people on QRZ will eat you alive. If you post a video and QRZ puts it on the front page, they will eat you alive if you make any mistakes. I did some videos on the 7300 on just setting the display and kind of doing some cool stuff with it, and that did well. I had some other videos that didn't do so well. So, and I don't think they'll put me on there anymore anyways, because if you notice when we go look on QRZ, there's no YouTube videos on the front of that no more. So anyway, guys, it's Friday. I think the big contest starts today. I'm just out here playing around and trying to come up with some ideas. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit.